Unlock your potential today at skillbakery.com.
In our previous lecture, we saw how to generate images using OpenAI Create Image method. Now in this one, we'll be taking a step forward and we'll be providing a user interface where one can provide the prompt, and based on that prompt, the user will be able to retrieve or generate that image. Now, over here, you can see that I've created a form, and here it just says enter your topic. A couple of topics that I've tested are like ASP.NET MVC and a mountain view with sunrise. Now, if I click on generate button, it is going to generate that image based on the prompt that I've provided. Let's go ahead and see how we can achieve this. So in our API, we have this image.js file. Now inside this, what I've done is I've made use of the request and response that comes along with the handler method. Now using this request.body, I can destructure the prompt that a user has sent over. And using that prompt, I can go ahead and pass that to the OpenAI Create Image method over here. And that way, it's going to generate the desired image. From the results that we are picking the first one and then getting its URL so that we can set the image's SRC attributes. Now, if I take you to the index.js page over here, you'll notice that we have imported some form component, and the main function that you see is this const image set image, and we are using user state to initialize it. Over here, by default, we are setting it as undefined, and then we're making a call to our API image method. Over here, you can see that we are passing the body as prompt, and this prompt is something that we are sending over here from the form itself. So we have created a form row. Inside that, we have this form input, and when user is typing in and clicking on this generate button, we are calling this handle on generate text method. Now, the handle on generate text method over here gives the prompt inside this variable prompt. And once we have that, we are passing it over here inside the body of the API image method. And then in our image, we are destructuring that request.body and we are getting that prompt from there. So once we have the prompt, we simply pass it to the create image method, as you can see over here, and it generates the image. Now, once we get the result set, we are setting the image over here. And down below, if you notice, we are checking if we have received the image. We are setting the image SRC attribute. And this is the URL basically that is assigned to this image variable. Now, let's go ahead and run it. So here I can type in a new prompt, something like this. A majestic view of Mount Everest. Click on generate. And here you can see that the button gets disabled. This is the time that it takes to generate the image, from the API. And this is what we have received. If you see the developer console, and here if I provide a new prompt, a view of Milky Way galaxy, click on generate. And here you can see that we have now initialized the API image call. And if you see the payload, it shows you the prompt over here. And then you have the result. If you see the network over here, if you see the response, this is what we are getting. This is the URL that we are getting, and same is then getting assigned in the image SRC attribute that you see over here.
If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.